Hey everyone, guess who's back? My name's Melissa and this is my channel Purling Through Life, formerly known as the Knit and Crochet Spot. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. It's been a long time since I've done a video. I believe the last time anything was uploaded to my channel, it was February 24th, which means that was almost 7 months ago. I don't know what's taken me so long or why it's taken me so long. I just know that the longer I've waited, the harder it has become. So I'm very glad to be back, and yes, I have a new name and I also have a new haircut. The last time I posted a video, my hair was much longer and I've chopped it all off since, and that's very good because it's been extremely hot here like it has been in most of the United States. And also I have a new name. So I thought Purling Through Life suited me better. My old name, the Knit and Crochet Spot, I felt was a little bland. I kind of blended in with other channels and didn't stand out as much, or maybe even a little bit like I wanted to. So hopefully Purling Through Life will fit me better, and I think that it will. So since it's been so long, I guess I should reintroduce myself and tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Melissa and I live in the metro Atlanta area with my husband, and we have 4 grown children, all girls, ranging from age 31 all the way to 23. And I have 2 grandchildren, Elijah, who is 9, and Zaya, who is 5. And we have, we have 4 cats right now. We just lost one of our cats, but we have 4 cats. 1 is a house cat and 3 are feral cats that we take care of, but they're ours, but they're not super friendly, so they stay outside. And anything else, I love to knit and I love to crochet, so that's what my channel is about, knitting and crochet. And I will be showing works in progress, finished objects, and yarn hauls. I love yarn. Just, I can imagine if you're into knitting and crochet, you probably feel the same. So I love to collect yarn, and then I also love to knit and I love to crochet. And let's see, what else? So those will be the main things that my channel will be about: works in progress, finished objects, and yarn hauls. And I thought that since this is kind of a new, I'm starting over, that this video would be about all of my works in progress, all of them. And I have roughly 20, that's what I think I have. We shall see. I think it's about 20. So I thought that would be good. So this will be like a whip parade. It's kind of starting over. And some of the things I know that I want to frog. And some of them I will keep. And some of them are newer works in progress. And some of them are older. So I thought that was kind of a good way to restart my channel. Show you all the things that I've been working on. And I will show you the things that I'm planning on frogging. So with that, we shall get started. Okay, so the first one here, this is in a madder root bag. I guess this will be kind of a project bag parade as well. So in here, this is not, I'm not exactly working on this now, but it's not that old of a whip. So this is, and I'll try to put pictures next to everything if I'm able to. This is the Clearwater cover-up. It's a crocheted like beach cover-up, and this is what I have done so far. So here it is. This is it so far. I'm not sure that I'm doing it right. I probably should just listen to the pattern, but I'm not really sure how this is going to go, because I imagined that it was going to go kind of like this. And I'm thinking, oh, geez, that would fit my granddaughter. And this is an adult size. So I'm not really sure. That's how I imagined it would go. But I'm not really sure. So I don't really know if I'm going to keep this or frog this. I think I'm going to have a better look at the pattern to see. Yeah, so I guess I'll have 3 piles. I'll have keep, definitely frog, and I have to think about it. So this, I have to think about this because I do like it. I like how it looks. And if I can figure out if I'm doing it right or not, you know, if I know I'm doing it right and it's going to come out the right size, then I'll keep it. But I'm not sure because I am using, this actually calls for a smaller yarn. I'm using a bigger yarn and I'm using a bigger hook. So it should be bigger. And the yarn, I'm using this yarn here, which is from the Hobby Lobby clearance sale. It is the Yarn Bee Sugar Whale Cotton Solids in the colorway Linen. So that is what I'm using. This is so soft. I got a bunch of this on the clearance. A bunch. This is 100% cotton. And this is a number 4. Yeah, no, it's a number 3. And I think that other one called for a sport weight yarn. I can't tell, and I don't want to look. I don't want to waste too much time because I have a lot to show you. So yeah, so this, I think so far, we'll see. This isn't gonna get frogged straight away. We'll see. This is definitely getting frogged. I'm sad about this. So this bag is from Twist Fiber Studios. That's the bag. And this is the, I'm really sad about this. But I don't want to work on it anymore. So I'm not gonna, I don't want to work on it anymore, so I'm going to frog it. So this is the Lovage Cardigan by Amy Christoffers. Yeah. So this is a knit cardigan. So here this is. This is what I have so far. Not really sure. I think that it goes like this. I think this is, so there's the arm. And then this is the back and the front. This is the back and the front. So I've done a lot of work on it, but I have a whole other one of these to make, plus then down the bottom and then around. It's a lot, and I'm not really enjoying working on it anymore. It's beautiful yarn. So yeah, I think I'm gonna frog this. It's such a shame. I'd love to have this cardigan, but I don't. I put a lot of work into it, and I was enjoying it, and then I don't know what happened. I just stopped enjoying it. So the yarn is, it's, do I have? No. So anyway, it's a Barocco yarn, Sesame. I have like this much of the, that was the end of the ball. I have to get a new ball of yarn, and I haven't got it yet. Sorry about that. So this is Sesame by Barocco. It's 43% wool, 39% acrylic, 9% cotton, and 9% nylon. And it is a number 4 medium. So that's gonna get frogged. That's a shame. The next one, so I don't know what's in this bag. So this is a Cottontail Farm bag. This is going to get frogged as well. So let me grab something here real quick because I can't remember the name of this. What is this called? This is called the Blue Skies Cardigan. And this was for my granddaughter. And the reason why I'm frogging it is because she's grown and it's been so long. This is never going to fit her now. So here it is. It's so cute. It's so cute. I may make this, if it comes in a bigger size, I may frog this and just start again on a bigger size. But here it is. This is crocheted. And the yarn is lovely. And this came out of a magazine that Helen from Crochet Moments sent me last year. Or was it last year? Yeah, last year. It came out of this magazine here. Yep, so, and this is the yarn. It's such a soft yarn. It's really nice yarn. And this is Hayfield Baby Blossom DK. And I think the colorway is Cornflower. So there's that. So this is getting frogged. Probably restarted. Probably. I don't know. Probably I would like to restart it. Let's put it that way. I would like to restart it. All right, here's this one. And this is a, I can't think of the name of the bag maker. Forbidden Fiber Co. I can't remember. So this bag here. And this is a more recent whip. I'm definitely going to be carrying on with this. And this is the Hitchhiker. And there we go. And this is what I have so far. So this is knit. And this is a nice, easy, mindless, beautiful. I love this scarf. I've made a ton of these. So there it is. And this yarn is beautiful. So this, I'm definitely keeping this, and it's very, it's a pretty current whip. I've been working on it lately. So here's the yarn. Beautiful yarn. This is a Miss Babs yarn. And this is Orchid Fantasia, and it is the SAF colorway for 2022, the Southeastern Animal Fiber Fair. That's a festival that happens in October that I try to go to every year, except for during COVID. They didn't have it. So, but that's the colorway for that year. So I wanted it, and these are really, this is on the tart base. It's a fingering weight yarn, and these skeins are very big skeins. This is 500 yards. They're nice big skeins. I don't know. I know they're 500 yards, 122 grams. So it is a very big skein. And it's 75 superwash merino wool, 15 nylon, 10% tencel. So I'm definitely keeping that. All right, this one here, I can't remember this bag. I always forget this bag maker's name. I can't think of it, but here's this bag. I can't think of it. I always forget it. And this has a sock in it. So this will get finished. I haven't worked on this in a long time, but now that it is September and we're getting into the fall season, the Halloween season, I'm pretty sure I'll start working on this. It's a pair of socks. And the reason why I'm not working on it, I don't like the needles at all. So here is the sock. Ooh, there's the sock. This is a knit sock, obviously. So I finished the sock, and I'm going to do an afterthought heel. And that's where I'm going to put the heel, right there. Right there. And I have not started the other sock because I'm using these awful things. I don't like these at all. These are the Higher Flyers, and I use a 2.25 millimeter needle for all my socks, and these are terrible. I don't like these at all. But I checked my gauge on these socks versus some other socks that I've made, and it's way off. So I can't just switch to, I normally knit my socks mostly on Magic Loop. I have been also doing DPNs as well, but the gauge is different. So this sock will probably, let's see. So if I got 19 stitches per, I think it was 19 stitches per 2 inches, and the other was 17. So I don't know, what does that mean? Does that mean this is going to I can't ever figure that out. But this, it doesn't match. And so if I were to change needles, the socks would be 2 different sizes. So, and here's the yarn. Oh, it's blowing out. I don't know if it's better to get closer or farther away. But that's the yarn. Isn't that fun? This is Bumblebee Acres yarn. And it is fingering weight 75/25 merino nylon. And it's the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter inspired. And this is their yarn label. And doesn't that look like the cover of the book, Goblet of Fire? Sure does. So I will finish that. I want these socks very badly. Look at these. So I will start them on these awful things. I also have, and high sharps are my favorite needles. So it's not the needles. So people say about the flyers, they're kind of like a cross between Magic Loop and DPNs. I don't agree. They remind me of like maybe Magic Loop and 9-inch circulars. 9-inch circulars. They're awful. And I even tried the Addy ones, which I can't remember what those are called. I didn't like those either for different reasons, I thought. But anyway, I will get through it and I will finish these socks. And then I'll probably never use these needles ever again. And they're not cheap. They were like 20 bucks. 20, probably more than that for these 3 needles. So I was like, I'm going to try to like these or not. You know, I'm going to try to get used to them. Give them a good chance. I think I have. So this I'm going to keep. Oh, goodness. I know what's in this one. I can't remember this bag maker either. Oh, Cedar Hill Farm Company. I haven't used this bag in years because I have a very old project in here that I don't want to frog. But I just don't ever work on it. Ever. I don't like working on it. I can't. So this is the, let me get the name of it. This is the Wizarding Transportation Scarf. And it's out of the Harry Potter Knitting Magic book. Oh. So here's what I have so far. Oh, I don't know. I don't think... Oh, I love it. I do and I don't. Like, my color work, I am not very good at color work. I have not had much practice on it. But I always say, I'm going to rip that out. I'm going to rip that out. And then I get a look at it and I'm like... I mean, for me, I don't care if it's just the yarn is so nice. I can't tell if I've made mistakes here or what. I mean, my color work's terrible. I'm not very good at it. I have very limited practice at doing it. But I just want this scarf really badly. Really badly. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this, actually. I really don't know what to do with it. I say this every time. I think I'm going to frog this. So this is going to go ahead and be another maybe. And all the yarns I'm using for this are Stylecraft, Aran. And I'm not going to go through all the names. But that's the yarn that I'm using for it. And it's, oh, it's really nice yarn. It is really nice acrylic yarn. Really nice. So that's this. I can't even tell you how old this is. Years old. Years old. So this one, here's another bag. This is by Allegheny Fiber Arts. That's really small. And let's see what's in here. I don't feel like this is that old. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, I'll finish this. So this is the name of the pattern. This was a free pattern on KnitPicks website, or it was when I bought it, and a long time ago, or when I bought it. When I got it, it was free off of KnitPicks website, and that was a little while ago. But it's the Sedona Sunset Wrap, and is it attached? Yes. And it's a knit wrap, and this is what I have so far. This is, I think I figured it out, how it's supposed to go. It's going to need to be blocked big time. So this is kind of where it starts. So it's like, you know, on the bias. Is that what you'd say? So this is it. I can't see what you're saying. See, this keeps curling up. Maybe if I go like this. That's how it's going to go. There you go. So that, I love the colors of this yarn. I think the last time I have shown this previously. No, I have shown it previously. I was thinking the stitch marker is where I was last time I showed it on the podcast, but I'm pretty sure that is, I just moved it up for myself since then. So this is it. Yep. See all the pretty textures and the pretty color. So I'll finish this. I like working on this, even though I couldn't remember at first what was in the bag. So here's the yarn, and this is ice yarn. Here's the ice yarns, and it's the Rosetta worsted. It's a number 4, 30% wool, 70% acrylic. So I will definitely work on this. I will keep this. So this is in a Madder Root bag. This is a crocheted amigurumi. I don't even know. This is a Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm supposed to be making for my grandson. I don't have hardly anything done. I haven't done any amigurumi this year. I used to do amigurumi all the time. What do I have done? I don't even know. All I've done is the, I've got all the yarn in there. All this yarn in there. And this is all from Hobby Lobby. It's the Yarn Bee Soft Secret yarn. And this is 100% acrylic. And it's a number 4 weight yarn. And it's like Karen Simply Soft. Is that right? You know, it's got the little shine on it or whatever. So all I have done is I've made these things. I have to make a bunch more of them. I made the eyes. This is so sad. And I think these are the ears. And that's all I've done. Because it's going to be a lot of sewing. So that puts me off. And these aren't fun to make at all. These are not fun to make at all. And I have to make a bunch of them. I don't even know how many, but I have to make a bunch of them. So, and it's a paid for pattern. I really don't want to work on it at all. It's for my grandson. Isn't that terrible? And it sort of made me not, because I have guilt over not working on this, so I haven't made any other amigurumis this year. Because I'm like, you should really make that for your grandson. Well, he's 9 now. I don't know how much longer he's going to be into, well, probably like Sonic for a long time, but to want a stuffed animal, it's probably, you know. So that's going to go in the maybe. It's guilt, really, because I know he would love to have this. But I don't want to work on it at all. This is old. I don't actually know if this is going to get frogged or if I'm just going to send the whole thing off. Like donate it to the Goodwill or something. Because I don't know. Maybe I will frog it. So this is just in a Oh, yeah. So this is Lisa Souza. I got this. This is an old bag. I got this at Rhinebeck a million years ago. And her booth, they were handing out these bags. So let's see. Let me put this down. So this is a pattern by Crystal from Bag a Day Crochet. It's a poncho, and I chose yarn that was not correct for this poncho. I don't know the name of it. I will link it down below. Everything that I can link down below will be linked down below. Oh, look, I have two. I have two whips in here. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is just the wrong yarn. It's a lot of work went into this. Here's the poncho. Don't even know the right way to show it. Who's going to wear a poncho in Georgia? Don't know what I was thinking. So here it is. Here it is. It's so heavy. Maybe it would look better this way. Oh, that's the same way. So this is the poncho. Yeah. So I don't even know. Let's see. I don't even know if I can frog it. So the yarn is, and I have two more skeins of yarn to put into this. Here it is. This is the Red Heart Dreamy yarn, Dreamy Stripes, and this is a number 5 bulky, and I'm sure it's 100%. Yeah, 100% acrylic. It's beautiful colors. So I have two of these and all of that, and I'm gonna frog it. I am, or I'm gonna just donate it like it is to somebody. I don't know how easy it would be to frog. If it's easy to frog, oh, I may just actually it's not that bad. Oh no, it's catching on itself. I don't know. Not really sure, but I may just donate this somewhere. I mean, I could just sew in the ends and see if somebody wanted it. I don't know. Maybe I could just leave it as it is, sew in the ends, and then see. I'm trying to think who this would even, who would even want this. It just doesn't seem like it's big enough for, like, it feels like I should put the, more yards into it. So there's that. That's gonna get frogged or donated. I'm not keeping it. And so this, oh God. So this is a blanket by Stephen West. I don't know the name of it. I'll show a picture of it here. And I'm definitely going to, this is old too. It's all tangled up. It's all tangled up. But this is with, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's 2 yarns held together, and it's knit, and it's on these massive needles. And I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna frog this. Yeah, for sure. Look at these needles. I don't like working with these big, massive needles. What are these? I don't know if I'll be able. The Chaogu needles. I can never see. They put them on here, and I still can't make it out. The size of the needles. 10 millimeter. And I don't like working with those. So that's gonna get frogged. So let's see what's in here. Oh, this is another pair of socks, and this is in a I can't remember the name of the bag maker. It's off of the Bumblebee Acres website, but I can't remember who it is. And she doesn't have it on the bag, but I'm not sure I've seen bags on there lately. But if you go to Bumblebee Acres website, there, which I haven't been there in a while, there may be some, if you see bags, it's probably by the same maker. Anyway, so this is a current whip, and I'll finish these. These are a pair of knit socks, and here they are. And there they are. I've just started this one. This is what I've gotten so far. I've put in the heel. I like to do an afterthought heel. So I will definitely finish that. And this yarn is, this is the yarn. It's Felici. Fingering weight, Vampire Vibes. 218 yards, 50 grams. It's a number 1, 75/25. So I will definitely work on that some more. Okay, so this is a big one, and this, I'm going to keep this. So this is from Nomadic Yarns. This is a Harry Potter bag, Diagon Alley. And this is a Stephen West shawl in it. It's his Hyber knit along from last year. Yeah, it's December. It starts in December. Anyway, it's the Cabin Aurora shawl. I think I got the name right. And I don't know, I'm working on this. I did put it down for quite a while, quite a few months, but lately I've been working on it a lot. I'd really like to get it finished. I'm sorry, it's the Aurora Cabin shawl. Let me take a sip. And I don't feel like I'm ever gonna get this finished. There's so many stitches on here. There's like 661 stitches on here right now. So it is I am in the next to the last section. Yeah. And I have all kinds of yarn attached to it again. I'll show it as best I can. So this is a knit shawl. Oh my. So here it is. It's really hard. It's massive right now. So here it is. So there's 3 parts of this here, and I'm on the last one to that. And then after that, I think you do like a chevron border type thing. So this is it. I don't know what you're seeing. I have yarn going everywhere because there's like 4 balls of yarn attached to it. I will admit, so I love like this section. I love that. I love that. And I love the colors I chose. But I do not, I wish. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like these 2 color combinations in that section. I don't like that at all. It looks like mustard and ketchup and mustard. That's what it reminds me of. I don't like that. But we'll wait till the whole thing's done. Maybe it won't bother me as much. I'm just dropping everything trying to show you this. So this is definitely, I'm keeping this. And I hope to finish it before, it wasn't his MCal, which I'll show you the MCal from last year in a minute. But I would like to start the new MCal this year. And I would like to have this finished before I start it. So, and all the yarn that I'm using is Knit Picks palette yarn. It's a fingering weight, 231 yards, 50 grams, 100% Peruvian Highland wool. So that's the yarn I'm using. All the colors, there's 5 different colors. And so yeah, this will go in the stay pile. I have 3 things here, all the same project. So this is, it's got 3 different, it's got this bag, and this bag. So this is just, I have one of the, okay, so one of the Hobby Lobby clearance sales, it was last year, the year before, or whatever. I got a bunch of this yarn. I have fiber in my mouth. I got a bunch of this yarn here in all different colors. It's the Yarn Bedazzling. I got a bunch of it, like all full up here, full of it. And I was gonna make granny squares, or I haven't recently. I haven't touched this in a while. I was making granny squares, and then I would sew them all together. Why? I've never done that before. So I've made plenty of granny squares. I've never sewn them all together and made a full blanket before. So obviously this is crochet. So I have yarn in that bag, and then in this bag I have all the finished squares. I have all the finished squares. Some of the ends have been woven in, some haven't. Just a ton of squares. Aren't they pretty? Just a bunch of them. It's just, I'm doing just a solid granny. I'm not changing any colors or anything. Just whatever comes up on the skein of yarn, I'll just go with it. So I made a bunch of these, and I put all the ones I completed in here. And then in this bag, which is a T-Doddles bag, is just the it's got some more skeins of the yarn. Oh, it's all fuzzy from where it's been sitting in this. And just some of the squares that I'm working on. And the crochet hook in that. So this is basically working all the thing. This is like the working bag. This is when I'm finished them. I put them in here. And the other one just holds the extra yarn. So there's that. So yeah, I'd like to keep that. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe I won't. Hopefully I will. All right, next one is in this bag. This is another Twisted Fiber Studios bag, and I can't remember. Oh yeah. So this is the Wonderful Wallaby for kids. It's that sweater right there. Here's some. So you used to only be able to get this pattern in this book, but now you can get it on Ravelry. So I'm making this for my grandson, and there's two of these books. There's one for kids and one for adults. So I'm making, I think I'm making like the biggest size. I don't know. I really don't remember, but I haven't gotten very far. My poor grandson. So this is all I've done so far. The arm. So as long as this will still fit him, I'm gonna go ahead and make this. I'm gonna carry on with this. I sort of forgot about this. You do the arms first, which is good. You get that out of the way. And then at some point you attach it to the body of the sweater. But I think this will still fit him. I have to figure out what size I'm making. Yeah, I gotta figure all that out. But I'd like to make this for him. And the yarn is, here's the yarn. And it's it's Plymouth Yarns Encore Tweed. And it's 75 acrylic, 22 wool, 3% rayon. And I think it just has a dye lot on it. Yeah. But I got all of the yarn I have is the same dye lot. Or it's the same, I'm sorry, yes, it has a dye lot, but it just has a color number. See there it says the cut, I don't really know if you guys can see that. There's a color number and a dye lot number. Oh, this is going to be a long video. So I'll keep that. I think I know what's in here. This is another Cottontail Farms bag. Beautiful. beautiful. And I will work on this some more. So this is another like granny squares. I can't remember. So here they are. These are the squares I've made. It's a sunflower one like this. So all I've made is like 5 of them. But all of the ends are woven in. I've just left on this end just so I can remember the back. But all the ends have been sewn in. Oh, they're so pretty. So I want to make like a bag with these. So I can't remember how many I thought I would need. 18. So I need quite a few more. It's blowing out as much. It's not that it's like blowing out a bit. So yeah, this is all 100% cotton. It's actually, oh yes, it's 100% cotton from Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. And this cotton here, or this color here, is going to be what I attach the squares with. And so everything else, so I'll attach the squares with this yarn. I'll make the handle in this color. So yeah, so it's gonna be, that's gonna be the colors of the bag. Very fall, I thought. I started it last fall, I think. I don't know when I started it. It's been a long time and I haven't worked on it, but I should. So yeah, so that I want to turn into a bag. I don't know how yet. And I think that I don't remember the name of, but it's a YouTube tutorial on how to make this. And I will try to find it and I'll link it down below. But I used a YouTube tutorial to make that. So that is definitely, I'll keep that. It's not like I'm making a blanket. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna make a bag, so I don't have to make 100 squares. I think I estimate it to about 18. So yeah, we'll keep that. And then here's another. This is going to get frogged. This breaks my heart. This is in a madder root bag. And this is the Twist and Turns MCal by Stephen West for 2022. It's a knit shawl. I'm gonna frog this. I give up on this. I've had so much. Let's see, this is what I have. What the heck? Oh, okay. I'm like, this is what I have. And that's it. I had a lot done on this side. So basically, you know, you have all of this done and then you have to do the same over here. I had a lot of that done. And I think I had the whole thing done and I had it on needles and I didn't have, or I might have had it on another barber cord. I can't remember. See this side, I have a barber cord on it. I can't really remember. Whoop. But anyway, whatever I had on there, the needles slipped out. And I couldn't fix it. The needle slipped out. And some of the stitches had come out. And in my trying to fix it, I had to like, I can't remember, but I ended up having to pull out this whole section. And I don't even want to, I mean, I'm looking at it now, it's not so bad, but I couldn't even look at it anymore. Because that's a lot of work. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna frog it. I do like the shape of it. I like the shape of it actually. What I've seen, it looks like it kind of really wraps around you well, but I'm not really, I don't know, maybe it's just my colors, but I've seen other colors and I do wish that I had not put these two colors together. I like the purple. I do like this color. I don't know. Anyway, the yarn that I'm using is Knit Pick Stroll. Yeah, Knit Pick Stroll. I don't know. I think I'm gonna frog it. Oh gosh, let's just get this over with. I've been avoiding this one. So this is all gonna get frogged too. This is old. This is crocheted. There's two things in here. And the yarn is a mess. Okay. There are two things. Yeah. Actually, there's actually three things in here. Oh my gosh. This is, I've got to take care of this. So the first thing I'll show you is a crochet wrap or shawl or whatever. It is the, I think it's the Mimic. No, this isn't right. I think it is. I think it's the Mimic shawl. Crochet shawl. And I'm using the yarn that it actually is called for. It is a mess and it is tangled. Let me see if I can. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Oh Lord. Look at this. That's a shame right there. Oh my gosh. So anyway, here's the shawl I have done. And this is the yarn that it's called for. I don't even know if this is the right side of the... I think this is the right side. And the yarn is... Oh gosh. I don't know what the... Okay, so it should be on here because I used the yarn that's called for. Oh gosh. Stylecraft Batik Swirl in the colorway Blue Ocean. That's this. It's beautiful yarn. That's this. Look at this. I need to sort this out. But I'm going to definitely frog this because, well, it's got, I can't even tell you how many years. So I think a lot of this is moss stitch. But the yarn is so dark and it's such, I can't even see sometimes, I can't even see the stitches. Well, you don't even put it in a stitch, right? I can't see what I'm doing because the yarn is so dark. It's driving me crazy. So I'm definitely going to frog this. This yarn is beautiful and it's an older yarn. I'll use it for something else. It's been in here for a long time. I'm definitely going to frog it. What else is in here? So this amigurumi that I was making, and this is out of a magazine, the Crochet World magazine from 2018. And it's the Christmas puppy. And I don't know why I didn't even use Christmas colors. But I have this, the body. I don't know what that is. Or this. I have quite a bit on. Oh look, maybe I should. Maybe I ought to not frog this. So I got two of the arms. Because I think I've got, let's see. It looks like I have the body done. Yeah, I have the body done. I must have the head done. I have two of the legs done. So it needs two more legs. And then I don't know what this is. don't know what this, oh, I think this is, I didn't like how this came out. Or I didn't like how this came out, so I went ahead and did this. So I would have 2 more legs and 2 ears. And it would be done. Maybe I won't frog this. Maybe I'll finish this. I don't know. It's not even in Christmas colors, but that's okay. So this is all. I love this yarn. So actually, I don't think I'm going to frog this. I mean, nearly everything is done. So I have 2 legs to do. And the ears. And sewing it together. Oh, and I got to make a big nose. I might even... I feel like... Let's see. I don't know what this is. I think that's the tail. What else have I... The nose. Yeah, no way. I'm going to finish this. The nose. Yeah. It's nearly done. Okay, so I'll finish that. I really thought, when I opened this up and I saw, I knew what it was, and I thought, oh, you're going to frog that. But I'm going to keep that. And then this other thing here, oh gosh, this is ridiculous. So this is a Wonder Woman shawl. This is a knit version. No, it's the crocheted version. I'll put that up. I made the knit version a million years ago, and I thought, oh, I'll make the crochet version, and I'll use cotton yarn. That's all I ever got done. So I'm going to frog that. And this is I Love This Cotton by Hobby Lobby, so I'm definitely going to frog that. So I've lost count of the whips. I've lost count. But there's 3 in here. Okay, so this isn't really... So this is in a Knit for Brains bag. This is not really a whip. This is, I like to make, do I have any here? No. I like to make big crocheted, kind of like placemats that I can, it's not really as big as a placemat, but sort of like placemats that I can put in front of the coffee maker / tea kettle on the counter. I like to put that down there, so because my husband and I drink a lot of coffee and tea, and I like to put that down so that when we make the tea, it's on that, or the coffee, it's on that, and it just helps with the mess, and instead of getting all over the counter. So these are just scraps of cotton from actual dishcloths, washcloths, stuff like that that I make, and I put the scraps in here. And I make those. Yeah. I don't have any in here at the time. So this is not really a whip. It's just holding all the scraps that I like to use to make those placemat type things. And it is living in this, which I crocheted. This is with a YouTube tutorial, this bag. I can't think of who. I stuck this crochet blanket in it. I'm nearly done. And this is the, and I can't ever remember this. This is by Lucy at Attic 24. I will link it down below. It's the Cozy something blanket. I can't think of it. I'm very close to being done. It's ginormous. And it's for my granddaughter who's 5, which is even more hilarious because she can fit about 5 of her in this blanket. I'm very close to being done. But see, I want it to be longer than wider. So here it is. Here it is. There's no way I can really show you all of it. There's no way. It is so cozy. So, I mean, I guess I could fold it in half. Maybe that would be easier. I don't know. But there it is. You get the idea. And it's very close to being done. It could be done now, but I would like it to be a bit longer than it is wider. So I don't know if I should get up close so you can see it. And there are a lot of ends. I didn't weave any of them in. I'm just going to tie a knot and then do a border. I've heard of the enclosed border. I don't know, we'll see. Or I don't know if it's just a regular, you know, just regular crochet border around it, you know, because I'll tie a knot, cut them kind of short. Yeah, so this yarn here, so soft. This is almost like a weighted blanket. I can't tell you how comfy this blanket feels. I can't. This yarn is, oh. Let's see if I have any labels. It is I got the yarn at Michael's. Yes. There's 4 colors in it, well, you can see. 4 colors. And it is Loopsan Threads Baby Rainbow. And it's, let's see, 100% polyester. Oh, it is so nice. I don't know how to explain it to you. It is soft and it's heavy. This feels heavy. It's not too heavy, but this is going to be such a nice blanket. She'll hopefully have this for a very long time because she's never going to outgrow it because it's big enough for an adult. I did follow the pattern, and what size yarn? This is a 4. I'm sure that the one from I'm sure that was probably a DK, but because I think it's 196 stitches. But there it is. So yes, I will finish that. So this is a crochet blanket, and this is the I have not worked on this. The last time I showed this on the podcast is the last time I worked on it. Oh, I don't know the name of it. It is the Faith Blanket by Helen Shrimpton, and I won this in last year's blanket along that Helen from Crochet Moments, she does that on Instagram, and I won this. Well, the pattern is free pattern, but she sent me a yarn pack, and she sent me a yarn pack to make this blanket, and I said, yep, I'm gonna make the blanket, and I do want to make it. I just haven't worked on it lately, but this is what I have done so far. It's so beautiful. It's just people that come up with this stuff, like, they're geniuses. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, how she came up with that, the Helen Shrimpton, I don't know, but it's just beautiful. So, yep, I gotta work on this. I enjoyed it. I don't know why. I don't really know why I didn't pick it up. I just haven't. Now I'm looking at it, it's like I really want to work on it. And all the yarn, and there is a bunch of colors. All the yarn is Stylecraft Special DK, yes, which is 100% acrylic, and it's a number 3 weight yarn. So I'll definitely be working on this. And look, I have my ends woven in so far. I've woven out all my ends. I'm up to date on that, so that's good. Because if I didn't, I would never, if I left them all to the end, I would never sew them in, ever. So in my last whip, works in progress, and this is going to take me, I don't know, this is long standing, but this is the coziest memory blanket by, I don't know who. I can't think, I can, but I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong. But this is a free pattern on Ravelry, and all the information will be down below, and you should have seen the picture, or you will see the picture. But this is knit blocks of scraps, and this is what I have so far. Now a lot of these ends are woven in. I just have not. I'm right in the middle of a square. Oh my gosh. Be careful there. A lot of these ends are woven in, but I haven't snipped them yet. But this is what I have so far. I don't know how to show it. So these are just fingering weight scraps. And this is a new whip. I think I might have talked about it on the last podcast that I wanted to start this, but I don't believe I've shown this at all. So honestly, a lot of these ends are woven in. I just haven't snipped them yet. Some of them haven't because, like the ones on the top here, I haven't sewn these ends in yet because not until they get a square on top of them. But here it is. So this will take me, I don't know. I don't really know how long it'll take me. So this I'm using scraps, fingering weight scraps, but I'm also using, I've been getting a subscription to Row 1 Minis. So a lot of the squares so far are Row 1 Minis, and I have a bag full of scraps of my own, some of my scraps, and the Row 1 Minis. I don't know how well I can show you this. See? Out in this bag, my grandson's grandmommy got me this. It's extra yarn. And she got this at Barnes & Noble's. Isn't that cute? So I have everything in there. And so the Row 1 Minis. So I've been getting them for, I don't know, 6 months now? 5 months? I don't know. Something like that. Sorry for the crinkling. So they come like this. And, you know, every month it's a different dyer. Like this bunch here is from Heathered Handmaids, which I've not heard of. So, yeah. So they're 10 gram minis, fingering weight. And so a lot of these have been going into the blankets. So, yeah. And here's some more. Oh, no, these. So what I've done. So some of these are the ones I've already used, which I'll use again, but I don't want to use again straight away. So when I get finished with it, I've been putting them in here. Like when I make a square and I have some left over, I'm putting them in here. So yeah, so there's that. And oh, my needles that I'm using. These gorgeous needles. These are signature needles. These are 2.75 millimeters. They're straight needles, but they're, I think they're 7 inches. And I got the stiletto because I really like sharp needles. Why I like the high sharps. And yeah, these, I would say these and high sharps are equally as sharp. I don't know what this, I think this is just a teardrop and tip, which you can get 3 different kinds. But Signature Needles is going out of business, so if you would like to get something, you should probably head on over there. So I'm using that. I bought these specifically to do this blanket. So, yep. Right, guys, so that is all of my whips. Thank you all for watching. If you're still watching, wow, thank you so much. This is a long video. I'm going to try to edit it as much as I can. So it's good to be back. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. So until then, bye for now.